Hey everybody, and welcome back to One Everything Wednesdays replacement series, or the One Everything Wednesdays Mr. B edition, where we open up 10 random booster packs that I have just sitting on my shelves. I had a question previously in one of my shorts asking me why I open so many draft booster packs. You can see here, I have a lot of draft booster packs kicking around on my shelf. So I have a lot of draft boosters just kicking around. That's why we open them on the shorts and stuff so often. The set boosters, I tend to, if I buy boxes of set boosters, I open them all. I don't generally have them sitting on the shelf for very long because they're not really meant to be, you know, not opened. Do you know what I mean? Like, the set boosters are literally meant to be opened and collected, whereas draft boosters are meant to be drafted. So they kind of like sit on the shelf a lot longer when I'm not drafting. So here we are. That's basically the answer to those questions. So we got a whole bunch of packs here. We're going to take everything that's worth $1 or more and add it to the Patron pile. Look at this. We got stuff all over our playmat. My goodness. Let's get into it. We got a Guilds of Ravnica pack first. Let's see what we can find. Commons and uncommons. I don't know if there's anything specifically in the commons that we need to be worried about in Guilds of Ravnica, but uncommons, I think there's a couple things here and there, but we'll see. We got a Goblin Crater Maker. We got a Gird for Battle. We got a Thought-Bound Phantasm. And then our rare for the pack is a Ritual of Soot. Well, it's not a bad little rare. We'll take that. I mean, it's a nice little board wipe, you know? And then we got a Dimir Guildgate and a token. Zendikar Rising. Good old landfall. Zendikar also, you know, lots of cool stuff in there. I mean, they've had a heck of a time with the Eldrazi kicking around, I guess, right? So, you know, there is that. Okay, commons, I don't think there's anything super crazy there. If I do miss anything, please let me know in the comments below. We got a Merfolk Windrobber, a Ravager's Mace, Acquisition Expert, and our rare is a mythic dual face card, so we'll take that. Miria's Call. This is the one that creates angels, 2 angels, or of course it is the land that is a land that you can pay 3 life to have it come and to play untapped, which is pretty nice. So we'll take that, and then of course a nice full art forest and a cat token. Nuka Penna is next. Let's see what Nuka Penna has for us. Again, commons, I don't think there's anything of super note. We got Skyscraper Showcase cards here. All right, we're into uncommons here. We got Courier's Briefcase. We got Crew Captain. Oh, we got Grizzly Sigil. And our rare is a Gala Greeters. Hello. Oh, there you go. We got a nice full art forest there and a fish token. Good old fish. Throne of Eldrain. The set where we always want that green mythic to show up, right? That great henge. Could you imagine just finding a great henge? Is the 7 dwarves still over $1? I don't know if it is or not. We'll, you know, I'll check it in editing, and then if I have to go back and pull it out, I will. We got Lucky Clover. Remember when everyone was buying these up when they spoiled the new Adventure Commander, and then they just like didn't go anywhere? We got Savvy Hunter. Hey, there's Sir Conrad. That's not a bad little uncommon. I'm going to put that down to the side. I don't think it's over $1, but it's still a very good card. And then our rare for pack is Clackbridge Troll. Well, there you go. And then we got an island and a fairy token. Dungeons and Dragons. Adventures in Forgotten Realms. Let's see what we can find in here. Now, Deadly Dispute is a common in here worth a couple dollars, I believe, still. Doesn't look like we found one. Nope. Okay. I don't think there's any other commons in Dungeons and Dragons. Wild Shape. It's been a while. I mean, like, I don't follow the prices nearly as closely as I used to. And since I'm not opening up nearly as many packs as I used to, you know, I lose track of the prices pretty quickly. We got Treasure Chest. There you go. Little rare artifact that can make a bunch of treasures and or do some other things. We got a garbage card and a land. Kaldheim is next. If you missed the live stream from this last weekend where we opened up the bundles for Heather and Ghost Unit, you should go back and check it out, because one of the bundles was very hot. And by that I mean specifically the Theros Beyond Death bundle we opened was very hot. We got a Boreal Outrider. a Frost Augur, an Invasion of the Giants, and, ooh, Esika's Chariot. That's the one, Esika's Chariot. A great little card, solid for any kind of token deck. I mean, like, if you have ways to make weird tokens, this is the best way to copy those weird tokens, right? I mean, that's why everyone was playing it with Ren and 7, right? So we got a Woodland Chasm here as a dual snow-covered land type thing. Crimson Vow Draft Booster. So again, not a set booster, draft booster. So no Umbrous Hunt on this one, unfortunately. And again, no commons, I think, that are worth anything of note that we need to like worry about pulling out of there. We got an Ancient Lumberknot, a Geist Light Snare, Mischievous Catgeist. Look how cute it is. Look at that little guy. Aw. And our rare. Oh, we got a Mythic Maniform Hellkite. We'll take that. This is a fun little one. Speaking of tokens and things, this one makes tokens based on the X cost or the mana value of cards you cast, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty sweet. And then we got a nice one of those big full art forests. And then we got the Day and Night token and one of the checklist cards. All right, Dungeons and Dragons. Now here's a set booster because I have a box of these just sitting around from like other giveaways and things that I've been doing with them. So there you go. That's the, what is that? The Eldrain? There it is. The Eldrain art card. Okay, we got a Decanter of Endless Water. Now I think this one, has this gone up over $1? I think it has. And then we got Sivris, Nightmare Speaker. Don't think that's like, you know, it's just cool. It's alternate art. But nothing super crazy there. We got a couple commons here, and then here's our uncommons. We got a Kadira, I should say, Caller of the Small. Overwhelming Encounter. You Look Upon the Tarask. We got Irenis, Gloomstalker. Then Dungeon Delver. Lots of legendary cards in this pack. Holy moly, we got an Etched Mythic Volo Itinerant Scholar. Itinerant Scholar? I think that's how you pronounce. Anyway, Etched Mythic. Yeah, please, we will take. Very cool. And we got a Jaheira's Respite as the rare for the pack. So can't complain about... Oh, look at this triple rare pack. We got Ball, Lord of Murder. Look at those daggers dancing around. And then we got a foil, Summon the Undead. Wow, that was a hot pack. I mean, we'll take a foil Etched Mythic, right? Of course we will. We got Midnight Hunt next. Midnight Hunt, and this is again a draft booster because, you know, like I said, this is what I keep kicking around on the shelf. Commons, I don't think there's anything of note that we need to be worried about. Uncommons, we got Necrosynthesis, Storm Skrillex, Observant Astronomer, and hey, it's Tovolar, Dire Overlord. We had a Tovolar last week, I think, but it was the other Tovolar, which is the mono green one, which is pretty funny. So we'll take that. That one's the one that flips into the Midnight Scourge, which just says that, you know, like your werewolves, when they deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card, and then you can give target wolf or werewolf you control gets +X/+0 and gains trample until end of turn, which makes it pretty easy for you to draw a card, which is pretty nice. The other thing to note here is that this guy flips your wolves from day to night as long as you control 3 or more wolves. So it basically just makes it night as long as you have 3 or more wolves every time it's your turn, regardless of whether your opponent has flipped it back or not. And we got that Sweet Plains, and then a human and a checklist card. And then last but not least, we got this sad looking Kamigawa pack. I don't know what happened to the back of this pack. Look at that. It's all mangled up. Kamigawa pack here. We'll pull the little pull tab. Now this is an interesting pack, right? Because this is the only pack out of all the packs we've just opened that's in the Japanese order. So there's like the checklist card on the front, and then the land, right? And then this is like your rare or your foil, and then this is your... Oh, so what's that? Is that our rare? That's our rare. All right. I was gonna look for this here, like this. So that means we got a foil, which is kind of funny. So there we go. You probably all saw the rare now, but that's okay. We'll just go through this here. Here's our commons. All right, and then we got our first uncommon here, which is a Prodigy's Prototype. And a When We Were Young Sokanzon Smelter, and then this is our Saga. You get a Saga in every pack. This is how the easiest way to check for where the commons and uncommons end in the Kamigawa packs is you look for this. Now our rare was also a Saga, which is kind of funny. So anyway, there we go. We got a Tribute of Hirobi as our rare for the pack, which is each opponent gets a rat, and then it flips into the thing that can take rats, right? So it's like Flying Haste. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of all rat tokens. And this is a showcase. That's why I didn't recognize it on the front or the back. I've never seen this one. I've never seen this showcase version of this card. I'm always used to it being the urn. Like, see how there's like the urns here, basically, like the pots and stuff. Normally it's just one of these pots like on the card, and that's why I was like, okay, what is this card? What is it? Looks weird. So yeah, I've never seen this card in showcase before, so that's kind of cool. Neat. There's yeah, right? Pretty sweet. Whoa! Just throw it around. Just throw it around. And then we got a foil, Invigorating Hot Springs. We did get a foil in the pack, so there you go. Anyway, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this One of Everything Wednesday's Mr. B series. We're going to take everything that's worth $1 or more and add it to our Patron pile. I think we hit some pretty cool stuff. We hit a bunch of mythics, which is nice, right? Like 1, 2, 3 mythics. Not too shabby. And we hit a bunch of extra rares, and we got a cool alternate art rare. So we'll take that too. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. If you want to get involved on the Patreon stuff, you can do so over on patreon.com/MrBevers, where you can join the club and get rewards every month. Thanks for watching. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.